Magnetite is a mineral, one of the three common naturally occurring iron oxides. It is the most magnetic of all the naturally occurring minerals on Earth. Naturally magnetized pieces of magnetite, called lodestone, will attract small pieces of iron, and this is how ancient people first noticed the property of magnetism. Biomagnetism is usually related to the presence of crystals of magnetite, which occur widely in organisms. These organisms range from bacteria to animals, where these crystals are found in the brain. These crystals are involved in magnetoception, the ability to sense the polarity or the inclination of the Earth's magnetic fields and aid in navigation of migratory animals. It is believed that magnetite was first discovered by the ancient Greeks thousands of years ago. The story is of a Greek shepherd whose crook was made out of iron. He discovered its magnetic properties by attracting it to various metals. So how do animals exactly use magnetite to migrate?
Research continues. This very year, in 2012, a team of researchers at Germany's Ludwig Maximilian University came up with a theory. It could be that some navigating animals have specialized cells that contain magnetite, the strongest naturally magnetic material on Earth. It's already been shown that trout's facial nerves respond to electric signals when exposed to magnetic fields. So, the German team scraped some cells out of a rainbow trout's nose and put them in a microscope surrounded by magnetic coils and a rotating magnetic field. What they found is that some cells, maybe 1 in 10,000, actually spun in unison with the rotating magnetic field. These cellular magnets are tiny, but they responded to the magnetic field with about 100 times more force than the researchers predicted. The researchers theorized that these compass cells contain microscopic crystals of magnetite, or maybe some other iron-rich mineral, and that nearby nerve cells pick up their spinning and transmit that information to the fish's brain to give it directions. Very clever. But another mechanism for detecting magnetic fields could be in the eyes. Birds and a host of other animals have retinas that are chock full of a protein called cryptochrome. And cryptochrome can produce molecules called radicals, which have unpaired electrons. Now, I'll spare you the details here, but pairs of these radicals can interact in such a way that they're affected by magnetic fields. And since these reactions are taking place in the eye, it's possible that cryptochrome can actually allow animals to see magnetic fields.
Examples of migratory animals include Christmas island crabs, stingrays, white pelicans, sea turtles, and whales. Animal migration is the relatively long-distance movement of individuals, usually on a seasonal basis. It is found in all major animal groups, including birds, mammals, fish, reptiles, insects, and crustaceans. How do birds use the Earth's natural magnetic poles to help them guide during migrations? An article titled "The Compasses of Birds" suggests that certain birds' brains contain the physical magnet, which is magnetite. With this in their brains, birds would be able to detect the magnetic fields created by the North and South Poles. Magnetite has been found in the upper beaks of several birds, but until recently there has been a little evidence that the substance is connected with navigation. Magnetoception is the sense which allows an organism to detect a magnetic field to perceive direction, altitude, or location. This is an example of the homing pigeon, who can return to its home by using its ability to sense the Earth's magnetic field. Humans have an impact on so many aspects of the Earth's ecology. While wrangling with the magnetic field might seem like an activity that is out of our reach, human-induced electromagnetic noise could be a concern for migrating animals. As you have learned from this video, animals contain magnetite, a form of iron ore to navigate from place to place. Some researchers believe that some animals are able to see magnetic fields. The actual mineral is located in the beaks of migratory birds and around the nose and brain in other animals. Examples of migratory animals include the Christmas island crabs, dolphins, many types of birds, and white pelicans. Magnetoception is a unique sense in migratory animals that helps them develop regional maps. It also deals with the detection of the Earth's magnetic field. Gray whales travel an amazing journey of 20,000 kilometers every year. Monarch butterflies migrate 4,000 kilometers from North America to Mexico. And lastly, the Arctic tern. It is known as the greatest migratory bird, flying 30,000 kilometers from the Arctic to Antarctica and back again every year.